Let's talk about Chapter 8 and parole. We're not going to spend much time on this chapter whatsoever. Quite frankly, the reason is that North Carolina abolished parole for any offense committed after about 1993. So we do have some inmates in this state that are eligible for parole, but if you committed a crime after 1993, October of 1993, then you do not have the opportunity for parole in this state. What is parole? Parole is early release from a institution basically because the person has been reformed or rehabilitated. And you can go back into the history, it goes back into the 1700s. We were taking indentured servants, and I say we, I mean England was taking indentured servants and they were shipping them over to the Americas. And these indentured servants were really prisoners who, to pay off their debt, were allowed to come over here and work it off. And that's where parole basically got its start at. Modern day parole, we see it as a rehabilitation idea that once a person has been rehabilitated, they can become before a parole committee. And if the parole commission decides that they've been rehabilitated, then they can be released back into society. And one of the things that we're going to look at here is when we release these individuals back into society, how effective are the programs that we've got in place to help these individuals acclimate themselves to society? How effective are they? So we're going to really be looking at the effectiveness of parole more than we are how parole actually works. You can read the parts in your chapter on how parole works. We don't use it, like I said, in North Carolina much anymore because of structured sentencing that came in, and several other states have a structured sentencing laws like we do. So that's what we're going to talk about in this chapter. If you have any questions or comments, please email me or post them on the Q&A forum.